What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about just general business, what's going on in the Pokemon community, and just how things have been going for the month of November. We're a little past halfway through the month of November, and first thing I want to talk about is percentage gains on cards. A lot of people put videos on YouTube and they'll put things like 1,000 times your money or 400% gains on this card, stuff like that, clickbaity, whatever. What I want to talk about is actual cards that will gain you actual 1,000%, 1,200% gains. Talking about bulk. I know most people don't give a shit, and I get it. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of sorting, and why sell cards for a couple cents? I'm gonna put up two sales that I made. I purchased some bulk Scarlet Violet on silver borders. It's mostly 151 Obsidian Flame Scarlet Violet base. Holy shit, is 151 bulk hot. If you look at these sales, the big sellers seem to be the reverse hollows. I buy reverse hollows for 5 cents a card. I have a buy list, a price list. The person who I bought these from, I sent them a list of my prices for, common, uncommon, hollow foil, reverse hollow foil, bulk V, and just down the line. And 5 cents for reverse hollow. Look at the numbers on these sales. One of the sales, I didn't study the information, but one of the sales was 9 cards, and it was, I believe, all 9 of them were reverse hollow foils. So that order cost me 54 cents to purchase. After fees and shipping, I'm making over I'm making almost $7.50. That's a literal 1,200% gain on bulk cards that nobody wants. I'm still fairly new. This is the only bulk that I've ever purchased, really. I had that small purchase a couple months back, but there was nothing in it really. This purchase was a little bigger. It was closer to $300 in just bulk. I can't believe how many 151 reverse hollow cards are selling for $1. Reverse hollow executor selling for $3.50 for a reverse hollow that nobody wants, that I purchased for 6 cents. So that being said, there are still large percentage gains to be made selling bulk. There don't seem to be so many quick flips on eBay where you could just buy a collection, flip it, and sell it. It's very competitive, so that's not that easy to do anymore. There's no more buying all the stuff on the shelf at your Walmart and putting it up for sale as soon as you get home and 2xing your money. I never witnessed those days. I came in about a year ago, and pretty much since I've been in the hobby, that's never been an option for me. The only product I've ever found on a shelf at a store that was worth more money secondhand was Evolving Skies. And to be completely honest with you, the one time I found Evolving Skies in stores, there was 72 sleeved booster packs at a Stop and Shop or a ShopRite, whatever it was. I looked at my fiance and I said, grab a basket and grab every single pack that you could find. I still have them. I still have half of them. I sold half of them. I made my money. I have 38 left that were free. I would say that's the coolest thing I've ever found out in the wild. I'm just kind of talking now. The next thing I want to talk about just in general is code cards. I've always tended to not be interested in buying or even trying to sell code cards. And I also want to mention this. I've never looked up specifically any information on YouTube about selling code cards. I'm sure there are videos out there. But I've watched a lot of videos about selling bulk, about how to make money in Pokemon. I've done my due diligence. I've watched plenty of videos. I've taken as much information in as I possibly could. And I will say, nobody ever talks about how easy it is to sell and make money on code cards. In the purchase that I bought them for stupid cheap. I really didn't even have a price point. I still don't have my own price point for what I would pay to purchase them. I wouldn't pay more than 2-3 cents a card personally. The ones that I bought, between me and the kid Mike, who I purchased the cards from, at least I didn't know how to price them. So he had 4 ETB boxes, and I was like, I don't know if I could sell them. He was just being honest with him, and I was like, I'll give you $5 a box. I got 4 boxes for $20. I will say I've made $60 profit on half of it. Pretty much still have half. It's right back there. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I've pretty much sold half of it and I've profited like $60 on it. I haven't even listed any of like the specialty ones, like the ETB code cards or the special collection code cards or the UPC code cards. Those are all seem to be a little more money. The reason I was always not so excited or enthused to even look into it is because to me, how the fuck are you supposed to ship out code cards? They're only like 5-6 cents. What I want to mention too is it pays to have more. If you have like 100 of them and somebody wants 40 of them, you can charge 6 cents, 7 cents for your per card for yours because it's just a convenience thing. So I posted 238 Scarlet Violet. Actually, you know what? I'll take a picture and I'll throw that up too. Though it was ridiculous. I put up 270 Scarlet Violet, a bunch of 151, hundreds of each. And one person bought like 600 code cards. I shipped them all to him. I had Italian code cards. I didn't know if I could list them because I don't, they're Italian. I don't know anything about the website. So I said to him, I messaged him 2 codes and I asked him to check it out. And if he let me know that they were good, I would send him a couple more for free. I said, as a reward for your quest, found out you could also sell Italian code cards. But back to what I was saying. The reason I was always skeptical to look into it was because if I had to ship it, it's not worth it for 6 cents. That's why my floor for all my cards is 25 cents. I was lucky enough to figure this out by accident. If you have the app Poke Collector, POKKELLECTOR, I believe it is. If you have the app and you swipe to the left, there's actually a tab that says code scanner, and what you do is you scan every code card that you have. So this kid bought the 268 Scarlet Violet, counted out the 268 code cards that I had. I put them in a stack. I took out my phone. I opened the app. I went to code scanner and I scanned 268 of them. Now, if you scan the same code, it'll say duplicate. So you can't double scan or anything like that. You scan all of them, you copy clipboard, and then you just message it to them right in the app, right in TCG Player. You just message it to them. So you don't have to type them out. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to take the time to scan every card. And it takes a minute. I mean, to scan 260, it's like beep, 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 beep. And it's not even that fast. It's slower than that. But I made like $40 on one order. And I paid $20 for everything. One ETB basically made me $40 profit, and I had 3 more of them. So code cards are definitely something to look at. It feels like to me that information is known, and I feel like nobody talks about that. I don't want to say it's like gate-kept information, but when I realized how easy it was to actually sell and make profit on code cards, that's like a whole market that I feel is untapped personally, and I'm gonna look more into it. But tip for you guys, I would definitely look into selling code cards. It's very easy. The shipping fee is just profit because you're not shipping anything. So I just code cards, look into it. That's my advice for you guys for the night. There's money to be made there. Last thing I wanted to talk about is Black Friday's coming out. And there's a lot of deals to be found online, Walmart, Targets, all these places. The big sets that everybody's been talking about, 151 and Crown Zenith, specialty sets. Particularly, we're getting, I want to say Marpeco V Union collection boxes for Crown Zenith. And we're going to be getting ETBs and premium collection boxes for 151. Now, I don't have TikTok, but I did watch a video earlier Danny Phantom posted. And he says TikTok is kind of the place to be when it comes to buying Pokemon right now. Black Friday has some pretty crazy deals as it is. And from what I understand, TikTok is throwing out like some 30% off coupons, and you could pretty much pick up some ETBs. Like you could buy a case of, I think it was Scarlet Base, comes out to like $70 a box. If you buy the case, after the discounts and all of that stuff, the promo codes just knocks the prices down like crazy. So I would definitely, if you have TikTok, I'd definitely look into some of these things, or go check out Danny Phantom's video. I'll link that in the description. Definitely some deals to be found. So that's just my update for the night. Figured I'd give you guys a little insight of what's going on in the mind of Chris, and just figured I'd chat with you guys for a little bit, little ranty, but it's okay. So thanks for stopping by. If you guys like the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. See you guys around.